Hello, Cancer. Thank you for your patience in regard to this reading. It's been pretty busy. So let me go ahead and get into it. Show me Cancer's energy for the month of August 2019. Show me the energy present for the sign of Cancer 2019. Show me the sign of Cancer 2019. Show me the energy present for the sign of Cancer. Six of Cups. Interesting. Six of Cups coming out, and then the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So the Six of Cups can talk about people from our past coming back. I do want to mention that we are just like 2 or 3 days out of retrograde energy, retrograde season, but the energy is still present for like a couple more weeks. Unfortunately, it's like that lingering pull. But the Six of Cups can talk about somebody coming back from our past. The Three of Cups can talk about reconciliation, or the idea of being very excited about somebody who you've been involved with and, you know, conversing with them, having a good time with them, going out for drinks with them. Yeah. Show me more for the sign of Cancer. So you have the Four of Wands in reverse. The card is called Completion. But here, this is in reverse. So this may have been a situation with somebody from your past where the foundation of your relationship fell apart. Somebody maybe didn't take something seriously enough. Somebody left, you know, left a relationship, left a connection, left you hanging, moved out. I'm sorry, I'm clearing my throat. I can't help that. I know that annoys a lot of people, but I have to clear my throat. I feel like I'm going to choke right now. And I have water. I do have water here. Show me energy for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So you have the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy. The Emperor can be a very domineering person. They are the type of person who is very much involved with themselves. They take care of things that are very business-like. They're a CEO, you know, oftentimes business person, CEO, very powerful, very much of a leader in their community. Sometimes it just means an Aries, though. Here, this person is, they seem very dark. I don't like their energy here. Show me more. You have the Empress, Taurus energy. Now, this may be a person that you may have had a child with or been in a family situation. This does not have to be just a love romantic partner. This can also be a family member. Oftentimes the Emperor comes up as a father and the Empress comes up as a mother. But for the Emperor and the Empress to be here together, this is often denoting a couple that in society's eyes would be very powerful, they have their shit together, they take care of everything, you know. This may be a person coming back from your past in regard to this. You may have had a child with them, you don't have to. But you have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so this is conflict between the two of you. We're gonna clarify some things here, Cancer, in a minute, but I just want to get 2 more cards out for you. Show me the upcoming energy for Cancer, please. Show me the upcoming energy. Interesting. So we have the Four of Swords here, but the truce. Give me 1 more for Cancer, please. Seven of Cups in reverse. So it looks like you're making a decision. You've taken a fair amount of time to make a decision, but you're making a decision nonetheless. You have the Two of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to put that here. My apologies, Cancer. So let's go ahead and clarify this reading, or let me explain some things a little bit more in deeper detail. So again, you may have somebody from the past coming back. It could be a Taurus, could be an Aries. It could just be a partner that you are very connected to, somebody that you may have started a family with, somebody that you feel is the one. It seems like the connection may have fallen apart a little bit between the two of you in the past, but the connection is still there. I mean, you have the Four of Swords here too in regard to the situation, which is essentially talking about taking some time to heal, taking some time to reconsider things, taking time to understand your places in this and how it works out in the future. And here with this card again, I do want to mention we have truce, a truce, you know. This card, the Seven of Cups in reverse, this talks about energies where we are upright. This card essentially is denoting that we have a lot of options, a lot of potentials, a lot of things that we can figure out and see. And, you know, oftentimes the, you know, potentials are confusing. It's like you don't know what you want because each one is essentially a fairly big change in life. It's like committing to something. There's an outcome at the end of each of these rainbows. Each of these cups lead to a path that has an outcome, and it does affect you in your life, you know? So it's like, which one do I choose? Which one's going to be the best one? Which one's going to be the healthiest? Which one's going to be the most fruitful? Which one's going to pay off more? Which one's going to be the least painful? Which one's, you know, it's all of these potentials. In reverse, this card talks about deciding. It talks about creating a decision and making a decision. We're no longer in our head about it. We've actually decided upon it. Here, the Two of Wands, movement, but it's direction. It's figuring out the direction you want to go in. Sometimes it's two people figuring out the directions they want to go in. The card on the title of this card is Dominion. You have the Queen of Cups falling out on the Seven of Pentacles, or the Seven of Cups. The Queen of Cups in this card, she is the therapist. Some of you, this may be a situation where you need to deal with therapy or families therapy, couples therapy. That might be how you heal this situation between the two of you. All right, show me the Six of Cups for Cancer, please. So we have you falling out, Six of Cups. We've got the Chariot. That's moving forward in a situation with somebody. It's feeling better about something. It's feeling at ease. It is feeling like you can move forward in positivity and success. You may want to give this another try. Show me the Four. Okay. So the Three of Pentacles in reverse for the Four of Wands in reverse. This is, I feel, denoting the energy of the past. The Three of Pentacles is talking about essentially not working together with a partner effectively. This could have been just the breakdown of what had happened here in the past. The Four of Wands is essentially where we have given up on something, where, you know, we let go of a foundation or a connection with somebody because we couldn't see eye to eye, because we weren't working together effectively. I do want to mention the Emperor is somebody who's very domineering. They can be like my way or the highway. They are very, they're hard. They can be, look at him. He's like, look at his fist. It's like my way. You know, it's a dark energy. This card brings a dark energy. It's almost like somebody who's very stubborn, very domineering. Show me the Emperor, please. So you have two cards popping. You've got the Empress popping out here in reverse, and then you have a Six of Pentacles popping out in reverse. So the Emperor and the Empress, this person may have been giving to more than one person. This person may have stepped out on you. Either way, did not treat you correctly. I feel like you're coming up as the Empress here, Cancer, the nurturer here. But either way, somebody did not treat the other well. They stepped out. It was not an equal give and take. And it doesn't have to just mean that somebody stepped out and was in a third-party situation. Literally, this can talk about no reciprocity, nothing being equal. Like, it's this person's way and it's caused havoc. Show me the Empress. But it's also as if like that's caused havoc, but now you're potentially thinking about giving them a second chance. Show me the Empress. Did you see how that card fell out like that? It's the Hermit. Virgo energy. The Hermit is essentially a deep contemplation. Deep contemplation. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Virgo energy as well. You have the Queen of Pentacles with that. It's kind of an energy where it's like, what is going to be best for my family? What is going to be best for me? What is going to be, you know, in tandem with what I need in life? Is this going to be stable? You know, the Emperor and the Empress, that's a pretty stable situation, typically in good terms. But I want you to notice they have their backs turned to each other. They're not seeing eye to eye, you know? They're not seeing eye to eye. It's like this person is power hungry and this person's the nurturer taking care of the family. Some of you may just literally be in a situation where you're not getting what you want out of a relationship because somebody, your partner, is like totally consumed by work. They may be a workaholic. They may be just like completely absent from life with you. And it's like, do I want to stay with this? Is this healthy for me? Is this making something happen? Show me. Okay. So you have a couple cards falling out here for the Four of Swords. You have the Five of Cups in reverse, Temperance in reverse, the Fool in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So these are all things to consider, especially if you have been, and the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords. So some of you actually may not be interested in going back into this at all or maintaining it at all. The Five of Cups is essentially letting go of situations that have been emotionally exhausting. You've been frustrated over the pain. You know, this may be a situation where you've lost somebody out of your life or the relationship has been cut short and you've mourned over it quite a bit, but now you're coming out of that energy, whether or not you have balance with this person or not. Some of you may be dealing with it. I almost get like two energies here. It's almost like two groups of people. Some of you may end up going into like counseling or figuring this out with this person. It could also be that you've already gone through that and the decision is not to continue with them. I'm getting a lot of mixed energies coming through. The way I read, yes, I see cards in front of me, but there's like, how do I say, a picture, like a door will open up in my mind and like picture scenes will come through and they come through. And I have to like decipher them. But when they're going like this, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm like, oh my God, it's like too many images to try and make sense of it. So just going by cards right now, what I'm feeling is that, yeah, some of you may just like be getting out of this situation. You're tired of having to deal with this burden of emotional upset, whether or not you get connection to this person as far as like balancing energy out between each other is neither here nor there, because some of you may see this as not a prudent situation to maintain. Some of you may just not give this a second chance, even though you have a connection here between family, between the two of you. You forfeit that because you understand that this is not a healthy situation, period. Hence the Queen of Swords being on the bottom of the deck. Underneath the Queen of Swords, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is essentially somebody who has been looked into the situation, figured out what works for her or them, what does not work, what you've already given, and we cut things out. All right, show me the Seven of Cups here for Cancer, please. Show me the Seven of Cups for Cancer. So with the Seven of Cups, you have the Tower. So maybe that was the decision. Maybe the decision was to just let it go. And that's been hard. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant can talk about marriages. It can talk about connections. Underneath the Hierophant, you have the Nine of Cups. So connection with somebody. See, and this is why, this is why I feel like I'm reading for two groups. I wonder if that's why the images are like coming like, it's like I'm being slapped in the face by like messages. Okay. So some of you are just shutting it out. It's taken a long time to come to this decision because it has multiple ramifications in many ways on your family, on your life, your stability, but letting it go seems healthier. Some of you is going to be a connection where you're reconnecting with this person. You could be going to therapy or couples counseling, and there's an effort to do this together. What a confusing reading. Oh my God. Show me the Two of Wands. So you have the King of Cups here with the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Some of you, this person may be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, primarily Scorpio. This person, though, I feel like the group, I feel like I'm reading for two groups. The group that does want to work on this, it feels like you're able to make headway with this person. It feels like you're able to reconnect here. The other group, it feels like you're just literally letting it disintegrate. You're putting the order in to cut it down. You're not wanting to deal with this anymore. What a bipolar reading. Oh my God. All right, let's pop out some romance angels and see what they say. Show me for Cancer, please. Okay, well, you got things on the floor. Okay, so first of all, the first card that popped out, children. Your love life is being affected by children. Some of you, I feel like that energy is just very prevalent here. You're having to figure out all of it for your children, for your family. The Ten of Pentacles talks about letting stuff like that go. It talks about walking away from family situations, walking away from a long-standing situation with a family member due to potentially somebody's bullshit, somebody's very, very heavy, deep. When I feel this card, I feel very dark energy. I don't feel this is just like the regular Emperor. I feel this is somebody who's very controlling and very unyielding. The other cards that popped out is let your friends help you. Some of you, if you are leading a situation or leading a marriage or connection, you may need to literally rely on your friends and family and the people that love you. The next card is unrequited love. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have love yourself first. Yeah, so I feel here that either way, this is being affected by the potential of children. Some of you, I feel this message is more so for the group that you're done, honestly. That's what I feel. I feel that these cards are for the group that is done. For the other group, I feel like you're going to have some success in regard to reconnecting with this person, but it's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of effort, and it's going to take a lot of diligence from the both of you to work very, very hard on a situation. I know that that's choppy. I know that that's very confusing for some people to piece together, but I'm trying to make it as concise as I possibly can, just because the way I get messages is very different. And I'm not the type of reader that's just going to read the cards. You know, I don't do that. I'm an intuitive reader. Like, I can't make myself do that because it would be horrible. So for me, all right, let's go ahead and pull a Nocturna and see what's up. Show me for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Show me energy present for the sign of Cancer. What does Cancer need to know, Nocturna? Show me now. What do they need to know now? Show me now. Doesn't want to come out. All right, so you have dusk. Dusk, dusk, dusk. Duality, cycles, beginning. The Dusk card, along with her sister card, Dawn, represents the concept of duality and the cyclical nature of day and night. Dusk is considered the time right before sunset, when darkness descends from the sky and the sun touches the horizon. During this time, nocturnal creatures start to emerge from their sleep. Where I live, bats can be seen flying around, their dark silhouettes standing out against the blazing sky. For this card, I decided to create a picturesque sunset, typically seen on the coast, on the west coast, or Hawaii, where I live and frequently visit. Watching the sun set against the ocean gives me a sense of departure as the light leaves these lands for other horizons. Again, I feel that that's a message for whomever's leaving this situation. If you have it in your heart and you're set on the goals that you're going to be leaving it, you're going to be doing so. You're going to be letting this love go. Unrequited love doesn't just mean that you love somebody and they don't love me back. it can also talk about, I love you very deeply, but this situation no longer serves my life, and I'm going to take care of my child or children, and I'm cutting you free. I love you, but I can't maintain this. That's also a form of unrequited love. It's an unrequited situation. Okay, I'm going to let it go here, Cancer. I hope that this was helpful. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. If you choose to donate, there's a link in the description box below. And again, I'm sorry, my readings are not mass appealing. I'm not trying to get views. I'm not trying to get thumbs up. I'm not trying to be the best and the most popular tarot reader on YouTube. Like, I want to give you readings that are what I'm feeling here and what I'm honestly coming through here in these readings, and share the messages that I receive. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass and tell you it's daisies. Like, you know, there are a lot of readers that give you candy canes and, you know, what the fuck are they called? Sugar plums and candy canes or whatever the hell. Like, I'm not that type of person in general. I don't like that. So if you need something sweet and soft and cotton candy-like, there are plenty of them. I'm not that way. All right, take care. Bye-bye.